One of the things that and I think a lot of TikTok creators need to remember is that not everyone on TikTok is our age. Like, I'm 37, right? And so I talk about anime and science and video games with a lot of other people that are my age. And we've been through a lot in our lives and been through a lot of phases in our lives where we acted like kinda douchebags. Like, when I was a teen, I would get really upset if someone even hinted at my favorite anime being anything less than perfect. And my favorite anime back then was like Dragon Ball. And now that I'm 37, I could find so many problems with Dragon Ball. I still love it. I'm just able to criticize it without taking it personally. And one of the things that content creators need to keep in mind is that a lot of their audience is still going through their douchebag phase. So, like, if you're over here talking about the anime and manga creation process and how that involves a certain amount of improvisation based on business needs, and if someone comes in and kicks down the door and goes, actually, Oda had 25 years of One Piece planned from day one, it is in fact tempting to be like, what does this guy know? Because you think you're talking to someone who's your age and is just very mistaken. But you might be talking to someone who's like 15 years old and going through their anime douchebag phase. We all went through ours. And so that's why I try to adopt this tone, whether I'm talking about anime or science or video games or anything, that is first and foremost educational. People often ask me in the comments, why do I put up with the people who have these bad takes? And the thing is, I had these bad takes at some point. I was a loud and impulsive and douchey weeb. In fact, I was also a loud and impulsive douchey nerd when it came to science and gamer when it came to gaming. And now I've had time to be less of a douche. So when I interact with people like that, my goal is to give them the information that I didn't have. Because it could be that they're still young and making their way through life. Or they could be as old as me, but were never approached with the information I have. And I think taking that stance is a way that you can make content creation like this very helpful. That being said, I'd be lying if there weren't times that I saw comments and I was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? But I try to think through what I want to say before I post the video about it. So yeah, I guess, PSA, just remember, everyone you're talking to on TikTok isn't necessarily your age. And everyone's experiences are many and varied. Kirby still beats the shit out of Goku, though.